Hello, hello. Are you ready for day 4 in our beginners course? I hope everyone's feeling good about this session. You've turned up, so that's the main thing. We're going to start off, as we always do, with a bit of breath work. Okay, so find a really nice, comfortable position for yourself. You're just going to have your hands relaxed down on your legs, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders down and back, your chin slightly tucked. Close those eyes and just gently turn your attention towards your breath. Making it as light and smooth as you can. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the nose. Now I want you to take your right hand up towards your nose, and on your next exhale out, you're going to pinch the nose and count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently inhale, gently exhale, gently inhale, and on the next exhale, you're going to pinch your nose and count down from 5 again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently inhale, gently exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale this time, pinch and count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now just return your breath to normal. Enjoy the deep feeling of relaxation in your body. And blink your eyes open. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more settled in and ready for our workout. So we're starting off with mobility as we always do. So today we're going to do some neck tilts to warm up our neck. So take your right hand over the top of your head to the left side, sit up nice and tall, ribs in, and as you exhale, tilt your right ear down towards the shoulder, feeling that stretch all through the neck. If you need to, sit on your bum. Inhale back up. Exhale, coming over to the side. Inhale back up. Keep your ribs in. Exhale. Tilting over. And we're just going to swap sides for 3 on the other side. So you can sit on your other hand. Hand comes over. Ah, ah, ah. Sorry. Ants. The perils of filming in the outside in northern Queensland. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Stretch a little further. Inhale up. Exhaling, stretch over. Make sure the ribs are not flaring. Come back to center and release. Coming all the way up onto your knees. Sitting back on your heels. We're going to do some kneeling windmills. So right hand comes over to that left knee. I'm driving my left elbow back and then I reach. Inhale, hand comes in and straight over to the other knee. Pull the right arm back and reach back. Come in, straight over to the other side. So we're just flowing through. Every time that you're opening up, you want to really think about moving your rib cage around as far as you can. We're just going to do one more each side. Really pulling that rib cage round as far as you can. Come back to center, and you're going to put your hands forward, curl up onto your toes, and push yourself back into a yogi squat. Remember, you can be sitting on a bolster for this one. You want your feet out at 45-degree angle, and we're just bringing our hands into a prayer. Elbows are just inside the knees. We inhale, squeeze the knees together. Exhale, drive the knees out. Inhale, knees together. Exhale, drive. Inhale, knees. Exhale, drive. Okay, last one. Pushing out as far as you can. Okay, and we're going to progress into yogi squat falls. Okay, so you're going to put your right hand down on the mat behind you, and you're going to allow your knees to fall down and the bum down. Push up, left hand comes down, and we allow the hips to come down. So we're just rolling from side to side. The hand comes down for support. If you're feeling really strong, you do it without the hands. But if you're going to do that, you really have to lift up out of the hips in order to be able to get up. You want your chest to stay still, and you have to keep your core super tight. For this course, let's just keep the hand down. We will progress to these levels. Don't you worry. Okay. All right, come back to center. And you're going to put your hands down in front of you. Let your knees come down. Come onto the tops of your feet. And we're just going to rock through. So we're rocking backwards, lifting up those knees. Keep your chin tucked. And then just come forwards and rock back. So you should feel a nice stretch all through the top part of your ankle and into those quaddies. Coming forward, nice and gentle. You can have your hands behind you if you like. No worries. Just a nice, small, gentle movement. Stretching through the top part of that ankle. Last one. Beautiful. All right, so if you want to come down into a lying position on the mat, and if you like, which I do like, you can have your head on a pillow or a block, anything. I do have blocks inside. I just choose to be unprofessional and use a pillow. So, chin is tucked. We've got our shoulders down and back, arms just by the side. You can take those fingertips already and put them inside the hip bones. Feel that doughiness that's in there. All right, so let's focus in on the T-zone. So we're lifting the pelvic floor up, hip bone to hip bone, shorten that gap, flatten down, release, draw it up, hip bone to hip bone, flatten down, release. No tension at all in this upper part of your body. You shouldn't feel anything. Keep the face super soft, arms super relaxed. You're literally just pulling the pelvic floor up. Hip bone draws across the hip bone. Flatten down. Release. Okay, so we're going to go through neutral spine and imprinted spine. So let's make that diamond. We're putting the heel of our hand on our hip bone, our fingertips onto the pubic bone. Neutral spine here. So with a neutral spine, we've got a flat diamond. I'm going to imprint my spine My fingertips have lifted. Okay, so just go through that neutral. Use those lower abs to pull the spine down towards the mat. Neutral, flat diamond. Imprint that spine. Beautiful. Take those hands. You're going to put them on your ribs at the sides. Now we're going through the breathing. So we breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. So as we inhale, feel your ribs expand into your hands. As you exhale, those ribs are gliding down towards your hips. Inhale, expand. Exhale, ribs to hips. Inhale, expand. Exhale, ribs to hips. Beautiful. And then remember, shoulders down and back. Think about that center point between your shoulder blades, drawing down. Shoulders relax, and we tuck our chin always to protect our neck. So that means we find length in the crown, which naturally tucks our chin. Don't want to have too much of a gap here, as if you're always holding what's about that size. I'm thinking like an avocado pip. As if you're holding a slippery avocado pip underneath your chin. That's your chin tuck. Okay, so we're going to go straight into our oblique curl here. So fingertips back of the head. We've got knees bent, feet are grounded. We are in a neutral spine, shoulders down and back, chin tucked, elbows are wide. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, curl the head up. And then my right shoulder reaches towards my left hip. Inhale back to center and down. Reset T-zone. Exhale up. Left shoulder to right hip. Inhale all the way back down. Reset the T-zone and then exhale, curl up. So with this one, you really want to think about as if you're trying to push your shoulder blade towards the opposite hip. Like as if it's trying to come through your body and get to the opposite hip. And you'll feel when you do that how it really lifts your upper body up off of the floor. Everything else stays rock solid, so there's no movement in my legs or my pelvis here. Literally, I'm just curling up, looking through my knees, and then I go for rib to hip. If you're feeling strong, just curl from side to side. Keep those elbows wide. Just think about the shoulder blade pushing through to that opposite hip. Really small movement. Your eye line is just going past your legs. Beautiful. Keep going. Just a couple more here. Keep going. Pushing across. Inhale to tighten that T-zone. Exhale, cross. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, cross. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, across. Last one. And you can rest back down. Okay, so hands are just relaxed down by your side now. You're going to raise one leg straight up into the air. You've got a neutral spine, shoulders down and back, chin tucked. And then you're going to rotate the leg externally so that you're looking at the inside of your leg. From the ankle all the way down your thigh, you're looking at the inside. Okay, and point the toe. Okay, so inhale, tighten that T-zone. And as you exhale, the foot's going to draw down. And inhale, you circle it out and around back to the starting point. Exhale down. Inhale out and around. So what you're really concentrating with this, just keep going, circling. but you want to minimize any rocking in your body. So you might find this one easy if you're just doing this. But if you're just doing that, you're not using your abs at all. That's all coming from your thigh. So the whole point is that you really tighten through that T-zone. As you come down, you draw the ribs to hips. As you come out and around, you tighten through that T-zone, and you really control that foot back up to the top. Down, ribs to hips. Inhale, tighten through that T-zone, really come out and around as smooth as you can. Minimize that rocking. Beautiful, just do one more for me here. Down, keep that external rotation in the leg, out and around, then bend your knee, back down, straight up with the other leg, externally rotate, looking at the inside of your leg, T-zone tight, and we are going to draw down with an exhale. Inhale, tighten through that T-zone, up and around. Make sure you've still got a neutral spine, no arching though. Inhale, out and around. So as we exhale this time, really glide, put your hands on your ribs and feel them glide down. Put your fingers in your T-zone, tighten through the T-zone, bring it up and around. Okay, keep that external rotation. Here we go, down. Into the T-zone, keep it tight, up and around. Hands on ribs, gliding down. Inhale, T-zone, out and around. Beautiful, really nice and controlled here. Really still externally rotating from the hip and creating as controlled a movement as you can. This is your last one. Now bend your knee in, coming back down, and we're going to roll all the way onto our side, and we are back to those clams. Oh, love a good clam. So we're going to extend out. Make sure, remember with this one, if you sit up first and make sure that both your ankles are in line with your bum, knees on top of one another. Okay, sweet. Now I'll come down into a nice long line. Awesome. So squeezing my heels together. And now I'm going to inhale T-zone. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the ankles, peel the knee up. Okay, inhale, knee comes back down, and I pull that T-zone in. Get those fingers in that hip. That's the best way that you can keep an eye on that pesky T-zone. Exhale to open. Inhale, come back down, retighten the T-zone. So we've got a chin tucked, shoulders down and back, ribs closed in towards the hips. It's a really small movement. As soon as you find yourself wanting to rock back, you stop and you come back down. This is your last one. And what we're going to do is shift these legs up into a 90-degree angle. So 90 degrees. Keep exactly the same upper body position. And inhale T-zone. Exhale peel. Inhale. Knees come back together. I squeeze the heels. And I really peel that knee up. See, I don't even get very far. That's barely more than a fist that I'm opening there. Inhale, open. Inhale, back down, sorry. So get your hand on your glute. Make sure that it's really activated. You should be able to feel it. Nice and tweet. Check that T-zone. Fingers in there. Open up, ribs to hips. Ribs curling down to hips as you peel open. Inhale, come back down. I don't know how many thousands of times I've done this, and I still get the burn. If you're not feeling this exercise, rewind a bit and go back through all the cueing points that I've given you, because something ain't quite right. squeeze T-zone. T-zone's on. Now, exhale, squeeze the heels, open up. All right, we're going to advance this one just for a last bit of a booty killer. So this time we are going to exhale and actually lift both the ankle and the knee up. Keep them parallel. Open, open, open. And then inhale, T-zone. Bring them back down, but not so much that they touch. Almost, but not quite. Exhale, squeeze and open again, but not so you're opening. Remember that pole coming down through the hips. We keep them completely stacked. Don't let go of your T-zone. That's what's controlling this movement here. Ribs to hips as we open up. Inhale, tighten that T-zone. These ones work slightly different muscles. Should be able to feel it. These ones are really good. Exhale, ribs to hips. Inhale, T-zone back down. Get those fingers in there. Check that pesky T-zone, honestly. It'll let go as soon as you give it chance. Last one here. Beautiful. And you know what? We're just going to switch over onto the other side and do those 3 clam exercises the other way. So you can just flop on over. I'm just turning around so that you can see me. So remember, we can check. Ankles are in line with my bum. Fantastic. And then you can come down, nice straight line. So you think the same amount of distance between like your belly and the edge of the mat, and the same amount of distance between your arm and the mat, and that'll mean that you're in a nice straight line. Okay, so chin tuck, shoulders down and back, ribs to hips here. T-zone tight with an inhale, and as we exhale, squeeze the heels, peel that top knee open. Exhale. Inhale, coming back down. Exhale, squeeze and peel. Ribs to hips. Inhale. Knees come back together. You can get your fingers on your hip here. And as soon as you feel it, like there, I can feel as soon as I go and rock backwards very slightly. We don't want to get to that point, so we make it smaller. Inhale, back down, T-zone. Exhale, ribs to hips. Opening up. This is your last one. When you come back down now, we're going to bring those legs up into that 90-degree angle. Beautiful stuff. So, this time, we have our T-zone tight with an exhale. Peel the knee up. Squeeze those ankles. Inhale, come back down. Make sure that you're still slightly sticking your sit bones out, that you haven't tried to tuck your bum under. We're still in a neutral spine position here. Okay, think about ribs to hips as you peel open this time. Inhale, tighten that T-zone. Get your fingers in there and check on it. Squeeze the heels. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, squeeze those heels. Peel open. Oh, it's such a booty burner, isn't it? Inhale, come back down. T-zone tight. Feels so good though. Right down in there. You feel it? And exhale. Think about those ribs to hips. Should still be nice and relaxed in the upper body. Don't bring any of the tension upwards. Alright, so this is your last one, and then we're moving into those kickouts for that last booty burner. Okay, so this time as you exhale, you're lifting both the knee and the ankle up. They stay in line with one another. Don't let your foot come up or down. Your foot stays in line with your knee. Inhale back down, but your knees don't touch. Exhale straight back up. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, think ribs to hips. Inhale, T-zone. Shoulders down and back. Exhale, ribs to hips. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, ribs to hips. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I know it burns. It's the best type of burn though. The booty burn is the best. Love a booty burn. Keep going. This is the last exercise we've got for that booty today. Exhale, push. Inhale down. Come on, last one here. Exhale, push, 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 push. Inhale down. Okay. And so you're just going to roll yourself onto your front. You can keep that arm outstretched because the other one is actually going to come to join it. Okay, so in this position, your legs are down, relaxed behind you. You're slightly tucking your pubic bone into the mat. You've got an ice cube under your belly, lifting your abs up. And now we are going to squeeze between the shoulder blades and pull down. So we are activating through our lower trapezius. Forehead is just on the mat. I'm only lifting mine so that I don't smother you with my voice. So you exhale to really think about drawing just the shoulder blades. Really think into the shoulder blades, out of the tops of the shoulders. Inhale, release. Exhale, really focus in on those shoulder blades. Exhale, really pulling them down. Inhale, release. Exhale. Squeeze those shoulder blades in together and pull them down. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades, just the shoulder blades, in together and pull down. This is your last one. Release, but keep your hands up above. Keeping your head on the mat now. We're going to come into freestyle arms. So you want to be tucking your pubic bone, lift the abs, tighten through the T-zone, and as you exhale, you're going to lift both of your arms up off of the mat, and you're going to start to pedal them opposite. So as one comes up, the other one's coming down, like you're doing a very extended doggy paddle. So keep going. Really pull those shoulder blades down and back. Lift those abs to support your spine. Shoulder blades down and back. Keep pulling them down and back. You want to minimize any rocking that you've got from side to side. It's just your arms pedaling out. Shoulder blades really drawing down and back here. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Oh, so nice. Okay. I'm going to come straight into a scorpion roll. So left arm is coming out to the side. I'm pushing off my right. I'm opening up through that leg and open. Oh, that was a nice bit of upper body back work just to finish on, wasn't it? Cheeky little sash. Beautiful. Okay, roll all the way over to the other side. Opening the leg up, opening the arm up. Beautiful. Coming back into center. You're gonna slowly keep those abs lifted as you push yourself back up. We're just gonna come into a child's pose. So feet together, knees wide, stretch those hands out in front of you, forehead comes down to the mat. Really inch those fingertips up and away from you. Your bum reaching down towards your heels. Press your hands into the floor. Nice wide fingers. Okay. Push yourself up. Keep in child's pose legs. We're just going to do a thread, arm thread. So right arm reaches up and in between left hand and body. And then we're coming down. Open up through that arm. Breathe deep into your chest here. Okay, hand comes down. Pushing up. We're just going to do the other side. So left arm reaches up. Goes in between the gap. Head comes down. And I'm reaching my other arm up. Can choose to keep it on the floor if you wish, or you can put it up above. Whatever you want. Okay, coming back down. Just pulling the arm back in. We're just going to do a nice cat-cow here. So on all fours, weight evenly distributed. We exhale, we curl the head towards the chest, tailbone towards belly button. Curl, curl, curl. Really driving your chest up and out of your shoulder blades. Inhaling. Coming back out. Unfurling. Looking forward, bum sticking out. One more. Curl that tailbone in, head in. Really reaching up and out of those shoulder blades. Inhale, come back out. Stick the sit bones out. Last one. Okay. When you get back to neutral here, just come down onto your bum. And you're just going to sit with the soles of your feet together. Hold onto your feet. Give them a little massage. Nothing wrong with that at all. Our feet do so much for us. Just give them a little bit of love. Okay, and now holding on to them, you're just going to start to bob your knees up and down. Just bobbing. Sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders down and back. just bobbing your knees. Sorry, I can see my head in the reflection. Okay. And now you're going to let one leg come out straight. You're going to keep the foot in on that thigh. And we are going to turn our shoulders so that the leg is in the middle of our body. And then I'm reaching my chest down towards my shin. Tuck the head in. Find length in the crown. Foot is flexed. And you're just reaching that chest down towards the shin. Wherever is comfortable for you. Okay, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, curling back up until you're sitting up tall. And then we're just going to flip. So this foot in, shoulders, we twist till that leg is kind of in the middle. And then we're pushing up. Chest is reaching down towards our shin. I tuck my head in and reach, find length in the crown. Keep that foot flexed. Okay, gently unfurling yourself back up. And you can just stretch the other leg out. Just going to rotate the inner thighs to sky, up, and then try to get down to wherever you can. Hands down. The most important thing is that feet are flexed and you're really curling up. This one will become more enjoyable. Like most things, you don't enjoy them until you're good at it. That is just pretty standard, isn't it? Okay, just a few more seconds here. And curl yourself back up. Beautiful. All right, and we finished. Finished day 4. Beautiful. Already 30% of the way through. 33% of the way through, I should say. I really hope that you're enjoying the session so far. If you are, please like the video, please leave your feedback, please subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Let me know what other content you'd like to see. Let me know if any of the exercises need a bit further explanation. I'm here for you. All right, have a wonderful day. I will see you back here for day 5. Take it easy. See ya.